Hello and happy whatever day it is. Alright, so Hannah, Toby's office is the first door on the right when you go into town hall. And as far as I'm concerned, you don't need a reason at all to go in there. Just barge right in there and simply demand he have a conversation with you. I see no way that could go wrong. Also, I have another podcast recommendation for you that I just couldn't remember the name of last week. It's called Moth, like M-O-T-H. And basically they just travel around the country having normal people tell their really fascinating true stories. We listen to it all the time and it's worth checking out. I think you guys would both really like it. And speaking of podcasts, I'm wondering how far along you guys are in Welcome to Night Vale. I'm only on like episode 12 right now, I think. Okay, so Katie, you had a ton of questions. I will try and hit most of them though. As far as how I've been dealing with waking up early, it really hasn't been all that bad. Now that being said, I'm only getting like 5 hours of sleep a night because I refuse to go to bed early, but so far that hasn't really caught up to me. But yeah, I'm pretty much already on your sleep schedule now. Well, except for the weekends, because being it's my only chance, I've been staying up till like 5 or 6 in the morning. Did I sign a contract? No, I don't think so, but to be honest, there was a lot of paperwork and I didn't totally read all of it, so maybe. But I'm a temp, so I guess technically no, it is not a real job. I am working like 35 or 40 hours a week though, so it's the time commitment of a real job. I just have the ability to leave whenever I want. Do I know how to accounting? Definitely not. I took 2 accounting classes in college just because I had to get my degree, but they were probably 2 of my worst performances in any class. Not because I find it like extremely difficult or anything, but just because I found it intensely boring. But luckily this job doesn't require me knowing like the high-level accounting rules that I never memorized. What fun things do I get to do at work? Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I get to like put rubber bands around like stacks of cash a lot, which I really love. It's another perfect use for my superpower. Also, I like dumping a bunch of coins down our change machine because it just like eats it for 5 seconds and then spits out the dollar amount, which for some reason I find very entertaining. And I get to punch numbers into my fancy accounting calculator really fast and it makes me feel like I'm doing something super important. Alright, so this week I finally have a new installment of everybody's favorite segment. That's right, you guessed it. It's time for bonus points.
Bonus, bonus, bonus!
This week's bonus points go to a team of scientists that were working on a documentary for Discovery Channel's Shark Week, because they discovered that sharks love death metal. They were able to track sharks to their boat just by dropping a speaker in the water and blasting death metal. That just seems like the most perfectly badass combination. Like, what else would an underwater death machine swim around to but death metal? Alright, that's all I have for you this week. I'm not totally sure I'm going to be able to get this edited and posted in time. Let's just say I'm less than optimistic. But if it is late and you guys do have to punish me, go easy on me? Huh?